Hello everyone, welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Okay, another day is beginning and I'd like to invite you to have a general tarot reading with me. This is open to all signs, so just take what resonates with you. At the same time, it is a timeless reading, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, that is the best time for you. Okay, for our main energy for today, we have the Lovers. Wow, love is in the air. Pum, 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 pum. Okay, so this can be an actual person coming into your life. Somebody who is capable of unconditional love. And somebody who resonates with you. Somebody who is drawn towards you. Now, you could either be the feminine or the masculine energy, and the other person, the other energy. Okay, both of you are right now blooming. You see, one of you is, if it is the masculine energy is on fire. Okay, somebody who is on fire, somebody who's passionate. The feminine energy is one who is very creative. You see the tree behind her is blooming. Now, there is a snake there. Maybe this person has just undergone healing. So, it can be you, if you are the feminine energy. It can be you that you have just undergone a process of healing. And right now, you are very much aware of the presence of the divine in your life. You see, the feminine energy is looking at the angel and the sun. The sun can symbolize the divine, and the angel can symbolize your spirit guides. Now, the person is drawn towards you, and somehow you are the one who makes the awareness of the divine be present in your relationship. You see, you somehow resonate each other. You see, the gesture of the feminine energy is quite similar to also the posture of the masculine energy. It's as if what you do, somehow the other person mirrors. So, when you look at it, another thing is that it is a beginning chapter. So, if it is a beginning chapter, why is it a beginning chapter? When you look at the mountain is still bare. And when you look at it, this can symbolize Adam and Eve in the photo. And when there's Adam and Eve, to them is entrusted the Garden of Eden. The taking care of the plants and the animals are entrusted unto them. So when you look at it, it is still bare here. It's as if the two of you are beginning a new chapter in your relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be somebody who is new. It can be somebody from the past, but you are renewing your relationship, this time a little bit more mature. Now, the important element here is that unconditional love. You're both capable of giving love equally. And I think that is something that both of you need to somehow manifest constantly in your relationship. Because if you are able to do that, then you will be able to avoid the pitfalls of low-level relationships wherein you expect each other to fill each other's cup. The beautiful thing about it here is the feminine energy teaches the masculine energy that the source of their true happiness, the true source of their happiness, is a loving relationship with the inner self, with the divine. Somehow this is what I can see with regards to those of you who have a relationship right now. If you are happily single, then right now you are attaining a stage in your spiritual maturity where the opposites in your person are now being united. The masculine side, which is usually on fire, that part of you that is confident, that part of you that is assertive, is being reunited to that part of you which is intuitive, that part of you which is creative. You are attaining a certain balance in your, well, you can say medicine wheel, there's a certain balance. Your medicine wheel is not flat tired. Okay, everything is equally round. Every aspect is contributing to your present situation. So you are able to use both your masculine side and your feminine side. So in a process, but this is a beginning process. So there will be some, you will not be able to immediately maintain such a situation, but at this time, you are able to maintain a certain balance in all the opposites of your person. And that is a good sign, because when you are in the middle, you are able to use every part of your person, every aspects of your personality, depending on the need of the situation. Now, it is a beginning process, so the transformation is just a process of beginning. You're still in the process of this new chapter in your life, wherein you are becoming more mature. And so when you look at it here, the mountain is still bare. And the mountain can symbolize that there will be some challenges along the way. But the beautiful thing about it is right now, you're very much in touch with the divine and your spirit guides. So these are the two possibilities. You are attaining maturity, and the other one is, yes, you are also attaining maturity, but somebody is accompanying you right now in your life's journey. Okay. Now, yeah, the Knight of Swords symbolizes somebody who's in a hurry to get to you. Okay, so it seems like this belongs to those who are right now. Yeah, there is a somebody special. For those of you who has somebody special, now there's another possibility here. This person is coming to your aid. Maybe you had some challenges in the past, and this person is coming into your life to somehow enrich your life. It's one possibility. Another possibility is because somebody came into your life now, and this person is making you happy and you are blooming. Somebody in your past who did not value you in the past realize what they are losing, and they are rushing back towards you. Okay, so there might be some challenges on your part on which one to choose. Okay, so just take it how it resonates with you. So it's possible that another person is coming your way, or it is possible that this person that is being described in this card is this person who is rushing towards you. Now, it can be also for those of you who are happily single right now and you are not in a hurry to have a relationship. Well, somebody is coming towards you. Now, somebody who is very intellectual. This person seems to be intellectual, somebody who has a facility of words. No? So, it can be also somebody who is good with words, so be careful. Okay, you need to be discerning. Some people are very good with their words, and you need to check how they are true. But however, the sword symbolizes also truth, so it can be that this person coming to you is honestly going to tell you something, or maybe finally coming out of the light if they have not been very much honest in the past. Now that they are rushing towards you, it seems that what they are carrying is maybe to tell you their true feelings. It can be, if it is a romantic relationship. This person will be finally be honest with their feelings towards you. It can be, because the sword symbolizes truth. But yeah, be aware also that people with the sword are very good with their words. So you need to be discerning also. And they're very good in negotiations also. So yeah. Now, this person is a little bit more on the on the intellectual side rather than the emotional side. This one is a little bit more passionate. So it's possible that they are separate people. But a person can be at the same time intellectual, but at the same time also passionate. So it doesn't remove the possibility that this one is the same as this one. So you just take how it resonates with you at this time. So even if you are happily contented right now, there's still a possibility somebody will be coming along. And it seems to be a dashing one. Somebody who is like a hero. Somebody who always comes to the rescue. A little bit impulsive. Okay. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe for you for today. Okay, be careful. Be careful that it might end up into a third-party situation. Yeah, it's true, because if you are happy already with this person, and this person comes in, this person might rock the boat and might make the other person insecure. At the same time, he can confuse you. You see, behind her there is a snake. Right now, you're just looking towards this person, and you're looking towards the divine. You appreciate the presence of the divine, and you are not affected by the temptation, by the snake. So if it is a person coming from the past, it might become the snake that it will try to get your attention. But right now, your attention is towards your person and towards the divine. But sometimes when crisis comes, it can cause strain because the divine can see the snake. You do not mind the snake. You're looking at the divine and the person who is very important in your life right now. But the other person sees the snake, and part of the masculine nature is to be protective of what they value. So it might lead to some heartaches in the future. It might lead to even misunderstanding between you and the other person. You see, both these swords, as they cross the heart, they cross each other. So it might lead to discussions, or misunderstanding between you and your special person right now. Now, even if this person is matured, we still do not know the degree of his or her maturity at this time. And even if they are mature, they might not show it to you, but it might cause them heartache or somehow insecurity. But yeah, maturity in a loving relationship is a journey. So somehow, the warning of the universe is be careful. It might cause tears, it might cause heartache, and it might cause somebody going in between you, the two of you, and will lead the two of you to have arguments, maybe misunderstandings, maybe distrust also. Like for example, the feminine energy is loyal to the masculine energy, but because the masculine energy sees the snake behind the lady, he will be very protective, and somehow the lady might misunderstand it, that the masculine is not trusting her love for the person. Now, the other person already can see certain things that the feminine energy does not see. So there will be a need for the two of you to have good dialogue at this time. So because you need to be honest with each other. Now, it's true, there is a need for this person to trust, but at the same time also there is a need for this person to listen, because the other person can see something that the feminine does not see. So the feminine needs to trust the masculine, but at the same time, the feminine is looking only to the masculine. The masculine also needs to trust the feminine. So you see, immediately there is already a challenge for the two of you to grow in your relationship, that you need to trust each other. But as long as this person, for example, if this is a third party trying to enter, it will complicate the situation. So if it is somebody who is coming into that will cause pain for the two of you, then the two of you need to have a certain boundary that protects your relationship. You need to kick out whatever those people who are not included in your relationship. They're not supposed to be there, okay? So you need to have good boundaries. The two of you need to protect your relationship. In order for the mountain to flourish, you need to be good stewards of the mountain. You need to take care of it. You are just beginning the relationship, so there will be it's a learning process for both of you. So there will be moments wherein you might not understand each other. There will be moments where you might accidentally hurt each other. So there will be a need of dialogue. But if you feel that this person, whoever this person is coming along, will affect your relationship. The two of you need to create a good boundary so that this one will be avoided. Remember, this is only a possible future. You have the gift to choose to make your choices. You have the freedom that the divine gives you, the universe gives you the freedom to choose where you would like to go. You can choose not to have this. It means you will need to have to make good boundaries in order to protect your relationship. At the same time, you need to be careful also. If you are happily single and somebody comes along, don't immediately fall in love. Okay, what I mean is have good boundaries. Discern the person, because this person has a good capacity to convince people. They're very good with their words. So you need to check also, because somehow if you are the loving, warm type, and you might end up with somebody who is very intellectual and incapable of learning to love. Okay, at this time is unable to love. Now you have to ask yourself, okay, if this person doesn't change, will I be able to still be happy with this person? There are certain questions you need to consider. Most of the mistakes that people have is that they enter the relationship hoping that the other person will change. I think it's wiser to enter a relationship telling yourself, okay, this is the person as they are. If they do not change, will I still be happy? Maybe that is the better approach. If you won't be happy, then you can immediately decide, this is not for me. Now, if the person changed, then it's a bonus. But if the person doesn't change, then you already tell yourself, well, I already accepted that person for what they are at the start of the relationship. So you need to check that also. Discern who this person is and how this person will affect your present journey. If you are happily single right now and you feel this person might cause you heartaches in the future, then it's better not to invest on the relationship. Better to have good boundaries to avoid further problems in the future. Because if you start to open yourself to the person, you are already slowly investing yourself into it. So when the person suddenly goes out of your life, there will be heartaches. So to avoid that, you need to discern first. Is this person worth your investment? Or would it be better for you to just happily live a fulfilling life wherein this person can just be one of your friends, somebody there, but somebody who is not special in your heart, and it will not cause you pain in the future. Okay, so this is something that you need to discern. The source of happiness is your relationship with the divine. People just come to share in your joy. Even if they go, you will not be affected. The divine is your source of happiness. So you can discern, have good boundaries, discern well this person who is coming your way. If you feel this person has a potential to cause you heartaches in the future, then better to have good boundaries and not open yourself to such things. You can always consider them just as an acquaintance or just as a friend. Okay, so these are things that I could see right now in our reading for today, in our Good Morning Tarot. Now, I hope somehow the reading resonates with you and somehow may have enlightened you in your present situation or have prepared you for what will happen or unfold in the near future. So remember, you have the choice. You have the freedom of choice. So let's go to our next part, which is the self-care tip. So for our self-care tip for today, we have the message, call into being your guides, angels, and higher self for assistance to see your light, for it truly shines bright. Okay, so it's somehow whatever challenges you're facing right now, somehow this card invites you to include into your daily life the guidance that you receive from your higher self, from your guides, spirit guides, and also from the divine. So in a certain sense, it's important for you to constantly rely also, to constantly listen also to your intuition, to your gut feelings, especially with the reading that we have right now, wherein somebody is coming to your life, and when this person comes into your life, there is a potential for heartache. So you need to discern how the situation really is, and also you need to have good boundaries and to detach yourself from the situation, and being able to be in touch with the divine and with your spirit guides allows you to somehow detach yourself from the situation, have good boundaries, and because they see things beyond what we can see, their guidance is really very important in this situation right now. But not only for this situation, but in our daily life struggles. When you are aware of the presence of the divine and your spirit guides in your life, things gets easier because you know that you don't have to handle things on your own. Oftentimes we rely too much on ourselves that we forget that we can always ask help. We can always ask our spirit guides and the divine to help us in our daily struggles. So we need to be aware of their presence in our life, to include them as part of our life's decision, so that it's easier for us to handle challenges in life, to solve problems. Sometimes you get very surprised when they start sending you messages and guidance, and even if they look something quite out of the ordinary, if you follow their advice and then suddenly things got better than you expected, then you will realize that really having them in your life is quite important. So slowly, it's a learning process, and the confidence and your trust towards them grows as you start one step at a time, or one small step each day, to learn to listen to them and to trust the messages and the guidance that they give us. It's an ongoing process. You learn to, it's like beginning a relationship also. You start to discover them, and you allow them to surprise you. It's a beautiful journey. So somehow the card invites us to deepen more that relationship, or whatever relationship we have right now, with the divine, with our inner self, and also with our spirit guides. So that's it for today for our self-care tip. I hope that this Good Morning Tarot has helped you in your present situation, or has prepared you for the possible future that you might encounter. And thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It is helping our channel to grow and allowing us to reach more people. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.